Implode doesn't kill tanks even. I dare you to do an AD build and show us. If you're correct, I will say sorry in front of 2,500 people. If I'm correct, you will fix it. I will gladly make a new javelin build. I think it's one of the strongest build in the game. At level 65, we're going to cook a cool AD build. I think we're going to be a little bit unique. I think we're going to do some stuff that we haven't done before. Let's start cooking. For those of you who are new to Vault Hunters, the wardrobes and the skill altar allows you to flip back and forth through builds without losing progress. First things first, we had an Omega Sword. Like, again, it takes a little bit of a time to get a build going, but we need to start somewhere. We're going to go all in on a lucky hit build. That's perfect. If we can get lucky hit there, let's see how much I can craft. I kind of need to do this and not gambit, I think, because this sword is actually really good. The attack speed is really good there. Every percent of lucky hit is going to matter a lot. Let's do this. Let's do a flat sword. Okay, helmet. Helmet. So we have this hat. I actually think that these suffixes are kind of good. We could go for a damage prefix instead of resistance, but the most important thing is a lucky hit on the implicit, and it's also hard to get. Oh, okay. 11% resistance we can craft on health if we want health. I don't know if we want armor. I think health is better. Or percentage mana. Oh, percentage mana, dudes. Okay, we start with this hat. I think we start with this chestplate out of the box. Not even touched, man. It's going to give us some good armor. What can we craft here, actually? I think healing efficiency. And then we need some leggings. And leggings, of course, as well as chestplate. The best we could possibly get is plus in javelins levels if we do javelins. But these are pretty sick. I think what we need is we need a big boy damage roll on both of our last pieces. So that's on our boots and on our leggings. Oh, I have Omega leggings. Okay. That's a lot of mana. We're going to be a little bit fragile to crit hits, but we can try it like this. Do I need movement speed on boots? It is nice. It is very nice, but I don't think I need it. I think I'd rather have crit hit resistance. Okay, well, if we get a 10%er like that, then we may stop there. I don't think I need mana regen that much, but it's going to help. It's going to be nice to have. Okay, we got a pair of very defensive boots. I think gear-wise, we have a good start. I think it can be a lot better. I think the deck is actually pretty cracked. There are some cards that are terrible, like we can take this out, we can take that out. But we want red cards here, so let's find some better red cards. Throw a lucky hit in there, maybe another CDR card, just like that. I don't know if we need to do the resource cards here, but I mean, we don't. Does this card need to be blue? It needs to be blue. Do we have like a resistance card? We do. Let's get this thing up in here. Okay, some important things. I have 427 mana. That's very important because this build is going to rely on mana steal. So first and foremost, we should spend 6 points. No, not 6 points. We should spend 2 points here and 1 on cleave so that we get AoE attacks. That's 16%. Whatever 16% of that is how much mana we leech every time we lucky hit. Now, speaking about lucky hit, how much do we have? We have 19.45%. It's not great. It's every 5th attack should be a lucky hit. It's not fantastic. We do have lucky momentum. This gives us more lucky hit as we kill things. This is just the skills we have at the moment. We are going to switch this up, probably. And this is currently with scattered javelins. I really do think that we need +2 javelins. I think that an arcane card with +2... Actually, did I open... I didn't open all of these. Hold. Are you kidding me? There it is! For each row stat card. I kind of have everything on rows, though. So there are a lot of stat cards on this row. This is a red card, so I could do this. Check it out. I could do that. It's not optimal because there's another Evo card here, but it's kind of good. So let's think about this. We want to make this work as good as possible in bingo. We currently have +2 lucky cries, so we can use this to guarantee a lucky hit. We also use Blizzard, but only have 1 level in it. I wonder if Blizzard is a bait and we should go Glacial Blast. It's 10% chance. This is 11% chance. But casting this and having Javelin is going to be hard for my keybinds. And the question is if going into cold is important. I'm going to try the Piercing Javelin. I do think that this build will not work with multi-kill and stuff until we have plus Javelin. The thing with plus levels in Javelin is that they are so strong getting extra levels in. Like, so strong. Anyone have a Piercing Javelin Arcane card or Scatter Jab Arcane card? I mean, another thing would just be to get like a better chest plate or whatever. Oh. Oh, red stat cards is not good for us to have the most of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could get rid of one. +1 level in piercing is going to give me 9 javelins instead of 6, I think. So this gives me 6 javelins. I think +1 is going to give me 9. We need another +1 for sure. Okay, check this out. So that works. +1 to piercing javelin. So now we have 9 javelins here. 9. Okay. We need another level so badly. That's 12. Now we're getting very close to multi-kill. But now what we need to do is we need to find a skill point here. I'm going to take one out here, I think. I'm going to take one out here. We're going to put one in here. Throw power is important because otherwise the javelins are going to start falling off too early. I think I actually may need one more. Now, here's another funny thing, is that Mana Leech is not as good with piercing as it is with Scatter, because Scatter costs a lot more, right? Scatter costs like 36, whereas this costs 15. So maybe we've gone too much into Mana Leech. Maybe we don't need the Lucky Cry now. And I also think that this is probably better than this, but I'm not going to be able to shoot them as easily. I think what I got to do next is I got to start practicing. Yeah, I think so. I think I got to start getting used to this build, because... yeah, it's gonna take some time to learn. I do think Megalith is right. I do think with this build that we have now, this is not going to be easier for Bingo. It's going to be a lot harder to do a lot of the tasks. However, I also think that we are a lot stronger. We are 92% defenses here. Do less than Ethereal. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right, man. I don't think we need that. Maybe we remove one here, and then... what do we take it in, though? So my main problem right now is that I kind of wanted to go Taunt here. I kind of wanted to get Taunt into this build, right? Right now, we have all of these frostings. I don't think this is going to be very helpful. I think it would be better to go here. I am worried because we don't have that many. It's like this just feels a lot better than Blizzard, does it not? I just don't have a keybind for it. Do I try to overcome my problems with keybinds? So what is this? This is 10% glacial chance. Duration 2 seconds. 11% on level 2. Radius 4.2. Okay, so the radius is way worse. But we can throw it much more often. Oh, you know what I can try and learn? This is going to be it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. Because I'm an FPS player, I'm like used to having these things on my mouse. And also, let me go and save a skill point here. I don't think I need 4 levels in that. Let's save a skill point here. I kind of like the Nova radius here. Let's get rid of that too. So what is this now? 13%. One thing that I can say already is that I think our damage is going to be too low. The thing with Scatter Javelin is that you can do a lot more damage to a lot more entities or targets very quickly. Oh, our CDR is actually pretty good, by the way. What's our CDR? Let's see. 44%. Yeah. We don't have that many loot tasks. Okay. See, the dynamic of what we can do is going to change so much now. Flawlessly kill assassins. I think there are archers here. I think that's probably the toughest one. Let's spawn in some mobs. Let's do some fighting. Yeah, we need to sort of see how we play here. Walls down. Oh, we have to loot doors. Okay. And then I gotta remember to do this. Kind of want to save this guy. Yeah, kind of need to save him. Need to play this smart, guys. I have no worries about primitively with this build. As long as I can remember it. Is that dungeon there? Is that dungeon? That is a dungeon. Okay. Horde. Nice. Holy crap, you scared me. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Again, I need to learn the build. Let's see what this is. Impossible. I don't think I can sneak anything in here. We don't need it anyway. Okay. I said I don't think I can sneak anything, and I did. We do have a treasure room here. We could go into the treasure room. Do we go in? Yeah. Oh, it's a wand. I wanted a sword. So for those of you who don't know, that's a guaranteed legendary. that item. Need to flawlessly kill some dwellers. And flawlessly kill some assassins. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going to try the champion. We're going to try the champion here. That's one. Let's go back. I think this guy hurts us. It's not like a normal slime. Oh, wait. He's going to try and... It's going to shoot me through the wall. Wait, how do I do this without him shooting me through the wall? Uh-oh. I got it. I got it. I got it. Nice! That's 2 flawless tanks. We need to play this so carefully here. There's 1 tank left here. There he is. Oh, that's clean. That's clean. I love Glacial Blast with this build. Nice. Got the tanks. We have no problems whatsoever with the mana. Also, fundamentally, game design-wise, should an AD build be better, or should an AD build actually be better by default than an AP build in killing things? I think no, because AD builds are a lot more tanky. Is it only 1 slime? No, it's 2. Okay, I don't want to mess this up with bleed. Scared of a slime. Nice! Okay, so far so good. Don't need assassins at all, but I do have rapid loot 9 wood, and I can do that here. This is a big wooden POI. Bruh! These guys ignore armor, I think, the bleed. Gilded room. Do I have any gilded? I have silently loot gilded. Let's go. That gives us a bingo. Silently is just deal no damage. I don't even care about the loot. Nice. GG's though. Yeah, for the first run with the build, that felt pretty good. Maybe we got a lucky theme. So let's evaluate the run. I think we can make it a lot better than what we currently have. One thing that I'm considering, because we had so much mana, whether or not we would go Scatter Javelin with a Chaining Sword, sort of on slot 2. So that once we get like multi-kill, we can handle it with a Chaining Sword. But for that, we need to free up 3 skill points. Because we need Conduct. And freeing up 3 skill points is going to be tough. I definitely didn't feel like Frostbite did that much for us, so we can probably free up 1 here. Actually, we could do this. We're kind of playing greedy here. We could do that. So what Conduct does, for those of you who don't know, is that it conducts any on-hit effects, including chaining. So if I would bring my magic sword, if I would bring this, we would be chaining our attacks 8 times, which means that our javelins would chain them. But check this out. So if I throw my javelin here, see how everything else get hit. Now, granted, it's not a lot of damage. Now, if you instead do this with, let's get some more dummies going. Like the thing is, you can get so many. So we can definitely get multi-kill with overpower, but I want to get a build that doesn't rely on overpower. It conducts per every javelin that it throws as well. So there's a lot of mobs that it hits. Let me show this with Scatter. Because piercing is fine, but it's with Scatter it goes insane. I think every single dummy is getting hit by the chains. But I wonder if the damage isn't enough. I mean, you could set it up though, right? You could set it up with... let's try it without any spec. You could set it up with like having every mob at 1 HP and then using the sword. How about we do that? So what if we go with like scatter javelin or piercing? Because we have the plus card. So we can pierce 9. And then if we get a multi-kill, we'll have to sort of play around. We'll have to do this. And then we swap to this sword. And we kill everything with 1 hit. And that way we can complete the multi-kill. We need a multi-kill here, guys. We need to make it work. Lower them a little bit. Yeah. What do you mean you can't do AD multi-kill? Easy. It's the easiest team to do it, but still, easy. I don't think this is 8 assassins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4. Oh, it's 8. It's 8. This is going to be a little bit hard, though, because I need to get each and individually 1 down, because otherwise they're going to kill each other with the poison, with the poison. It's not cheesing it if I've... It's not cheesing it if I've taken an ability that helps me do a task. We need the 2 champions. Silently living. Wait, can I get started with the horde here? No, not really. It's a bad start. I hate the mega spider spawners. Ooh, don't fall. Nice. Okay. Swap swords here. Starking. I think there's an ornate. Do we need any ornates? We don't. Classic. Okay, multi-waves. Here's a problem with this build, is that the mobs don't scale very well for me. Like, as in, the other build is fine to kind of go a little bit crazy with spawning mobs, because the AoE damage is still there. But with this build, not so much. Be a little bit more careful. Please be a normal. Nice, please be small. It is the small one. How do I kill? They do a lot of damage still. Okay, focus. Frostbite. Nice. But there it is. That was definitely a much harder bingo board, and we got 6 bingos. I'm proud of that performance. I think that was pretty good. Now I dare say this. I absolutely think that AD builds are viable. This was just this is like one build. I think that Implode is much better than this at bingo. Much better. I also think that you can make an Entropic Bind build, which is also AD based. I think that there are more instances where AP builds will get blackouts. I do think that AP are going to get more wins in bingo than an AD build. I think so. Because there are more area of effect, quick things, and there are more spells that can handle it. I also think that AP builds are going to die more frequently than AD builds in bingo. And there it is. That's the balance. Is there a build that can match AP in terms of completions? Yes, I think so. I think that if you can get +4 to scatter javelin, you're going to be able to get 40 mobs per scatter. If you get your gear to have a lot of damage, or if you run rampage. This ability is insane for AD builds, okay? You can do what you can do with AP. You can do a rampage, scatter javelin, mana regen heavy build. And it's going to work. It's 100% going to work. I think that would be way better than my build. The way I did the multi-kill when people said cheese was this skill. In case you guys didn't see that, what I did was I walked up, I got a group of mobs, I did this. What that lucky cry does is that it guarantees the lucky hit, and then because I have cleave here, I do 50% of my damage to surrounding targets in a 5x5 area. So I pillared up, got them around me, did this, and did that and hit the 5x5s.